Hello everyone. Today we are going to do the textual exercise and extra questions of chapter 8 Silk Road by Nick Middleton, and this is part 1. Question number 1. Why was the author disappointed with Darchan? Darchan is the place at last where he stayed overnight, and next day he went to the Darchan Medical College. Actually, he felt, this was basically a fact of weather. Darchan was a shabby place. That was also another reason. Narrator was sick in Darchan. He passed an extremely uncomfortable night because of his breathing problem. Next day, when he felt better, he disliked Darchan less. Next question. How did the author and his companions cross the first snow blockage on their way to Mount Kailash? The snow was so steep that they could not go around it. It was hard rock and slippery, so it was dangerous. They had to go over it, and for that, they could slip if they get over it. They flung handful of dirt and covered the snow completely with soil. The narrator and Daniel got off the vehicle to lighten the load, and Satin drove the vehicle over the snow quite steadily, slowly, and carefully. Question number 3. Comment on the sensitive behavior of hill folk. In the story, The Silk Road, the hill folks are very simple, naive, and unsophisticated. They are simpleton people. They are polite and courteous towards all tourists. They actually take good care of all their tourists. They know the fact that they win their bread because of these tourists. They were very hospitable and God-fearing people. Question number 4. How does the author recount his experience at Darchan Medical College? Recount here means remember. The doctor at Darchan Medical College did not wear the traditional white coat of a doctor. He observed the author, he diagnosed his problem as the effect of cold and high altitude. He gave him brown powder and some pellets which looked like sheep dung to be taken with hot water, and dramatically he felt fine the next day. Question number 5. How was the author's experience at Hor a stark contrast to earlier accounts of the place? Stark contrast means what he thought of the place, and when he reached there it was totally different. Author was disappointed and rather depressed on arrival at Hor because previous visitor had been overwhelmed by the beauty of Mansarova lake. But the author found Hor shabby and dirty. So what he thought of the place and what he actually found, there was a huge difference. Next question. Where is the town of Hor situated? Describe the town. Hor is located on the east-west highway when one travels from Lhasa to Kashmir. It's a grim, desolate place littered with accumulated refuse. There is no vegetation in this town. It is located on the shore of Lake Mansarova. On the whole, it has badly painted concrete building. This is all the effect of human development there. Question number 8. What is the importance of Lake Mansarova? Well, it is one of the most venerated stretch of water. Lake Mansarova holds sacred importance for both the Hindus and the Buddhists. It's a source of 4 great Indian rivers, that is, the Indus, the Brahmaputra, the Ganges, and the Satluj. It is an extremely beautiful lake. Its first sight often moves the tourist into tears. Question number 9, and the last one for today's lecture. How did the author suffer at Darjan? This is almost the same question. He suffered because of the extreme cold winds and the change in the weather at Hor. And as he covered the altitude, there was effect of weather, and that was visible on his health. On reaching Darchan, the author suffered from cold and a blocked nose. He gasped for oxygen, could breathe through one nostril only. He could not sleep at night. He sat up and felt better, but again, as soon as he lay down to sleep, the problem again, was there. And there was a kind of phobia in his mind: if I go to sleep, I may never get up again. That is all for this lecture. See you for the next video. Have a nice time.